How we doing? Good? Hanging there? Got it? Okay. I think we have two more stories left, right? So first of all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Dr. Ho, for inviting me and for Aware Ohio to provide this type of platform. So okay, we're going this way. There you go. Okay. Um, this is me. So first of all, I want to say hello. Salam, selamat datang to you all. That's all the language that I spoke. My name is Nina Horder, so I am honored to be here today for AAPI Heritage Month. Again, thank you for you all for attending today. I want to share not only about my immigrant journey, but also the cultural root, life experiences, and human connection that shape who I am as an Asian woman, immigrant, community builder, and system thinker. My story is ultimately about belonging and intersectionality, how connection between people can become a catalyst for redesigning system and strengthening community. So I do not want to assume. I want to make sure that everybody pretty much know geography, right? So I want to provide a little bit context. The blue on this map represent where we are, United States. The red highlighted a small country called Malaysia, where I was born. I am from the peninsula, Malaysia, located between Thailand and Singapore in Southeast Asia. This is me. Of course, as typical Asian, you always have to play the instrument. So there you go. That's my piano. I was born in historic state of Malacca, one of the oldest trading city in Southeast Asia. I was born particularly in Terenda military camp, an army base in Malacca. At that time, my father served as a major general in the Royal Military. So growing up, the military environment shaped my early understanding of discipline, structure, service, and resilience. My father is from the east coast of Malaysia, so carry very strong Malay and Siamese ancestry, while my mother is Malay with Portuguese lineage. So people tend to look at me, and again, identity, Filipino, Vietnamese, Thai, or start speaking in Spanish. Are you Latino, Hispanic? I am all the above, right? Majority Malay, but I do have all that ancestry. As a result, intersectionality have become an integral part of my identity, allowing me to navigate, adapt, and build connection across diverse spaces, culture, and community. Are we getting hungry? Yeah. Food and culture. One of the strongest ways I experienced culture growing up was through food. In Malaysia, food is never just food, right? It is hospitality, it is storytelling, it is memory, it is belonging. Meals brought people together across generation, religion, and background. At one table in Malaysia, you could experience Malay spices, Siamese influence, Indian tradition, Chinese flavor, Portuguese heritage all at once. I truly believe food become one of the earliest lessons in community building. It taught me that people may come from different backgrounds and connection happen when we create spaces where everyone feel welcome. Did not that we have food back there? Did not you all come here for food too? Yeah. Here's a little bit me on my early education. My educational journey was shaped by Western education. Since Malaysia is Commonwealth country, so anyone know here what's Commonwealth country? Yeah, okay, so Commonwealth country referred to a nation that formerly part of British Empire. I attended British International School during my elementary school, followed by all-girls Methodist school throughout middle and high school. Education was always deeply valued within my family and all my siblings. Eventually pursue study abroad. While my older sister was completing her undergrad and master degree in Coventry, located in central England. I had the opportunity to live with her. During that time, I completed my O-level and A-level studies. Later, I entered an American Associate Degree program to MARA College in Malaysia, a program designed to expand educational opportunity for ethnic Malay community through international pathway. The program followed a 2+2 education model, 2 years in Malaysia and 2 years in the United States. That journey eventually brought me to United States as an international undergraduate student with F1 visa in the University of Toledo. This is my family, all still in Malaysia. Even though all my siblings, including me, study abroad, all returned home except for me. I experienced firsthand many of the reality immigrant face only after I completed my undergraduate degree. I am married to a guy, then, now, not anymore, but my family call it a Quilo, white man, right? And becoming a mother to my daughter at 23 years. My daughter was shaped by her own intersectionality, being an Asian and white, while also having immersed in Arabic language and Middle Eastern culture through Islamic school, followed by American conservative education at all girls Catholic high school. So talking about intersectionality, right? During that season of life navigating motherhood, workforce, and more, I had to learn how to navigate unfamiliar systems from the healthcare system, employment policy, economic status, and education to complex immigration journey of transitioning from F1 student visa to permanent visa resident green card holder, then eventually becoming a naturalized U.S. citizen. I learned quickly with hardship come ease. In Arabic, we say, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, fa'al inna ma'al yusri yusra. With every hardship come ease. My education and professional journey continued through leadership, human rights, mediation, negotiation, and system transportation work beyond the credential that matters most and learning how to bridge strategy with university. I quickly realized something important. The greatest barrier people face is often not talent and ambitions. It is a disconnected system, lack of access, lack of visibility, and lack of human connection. The realization became the foundation of my life work. So here's a little bit about education. Throughout my education also, through my work, I also received a lot of recognition and community leadership. While I'm deeply grateful for the award and honor, I always remind people none of this work happened alone. Currently, right now, I do a lot more global involvement work. My journey eventually expanded globally through work connected to human rights, economic empowerment, workforce development, the United Nations, and cross-sector leadership initiative. Collaboration is one of the most critical principles of thriving community and sustainability system change of improvement. Real progress happens when leaders have the ability to convey, mediate, and build trust across sector, bringing together private, public, education institute, civil society, and municipal leaders to one shared table. This concept is not new and it's not mine. It's deeply rooted in the history of Asian leadership philosophy. So we know about King Arthur Roundtable, we heard about the art of war, and how the diplomacy and coalition building explored during civil rights movement. Society have long understood that diverse voices, shared governance for the people, by the people, and collective wisdom are essential that help innovation and human progress. I had an opportunity to work and travel to more than 30 countries and collaborate across 4 continents based on this principle. This experience reinforced something I really believe regardless of geography, culture, and language. People fundamentally want dignity, opportunity, contribution, connection, and belonging. One of the meaningful chapters of my journey is to be able to serve United Nations Women Empower Women through the fellowship program. That experience expanded my perspective how community work connect to global system, while strengthening my belief that women leadership is not simply a social issue. It is economic, community, and human infrastructure. Today, I continue my engagement and advocacy to Commissioner status of women and maintain consultative status connected to United Nations Economic and Social Council. I also involved with the local civic engagement. I saw a lot of team of all our speakers here, service above all, and I do believe in us being service to our community. I have helped pass a passage for CEDA and Pay Equity Act in Toledo, Ohio. For me, system change has always been about translating the real experience into sustainable structure and policy change. As I close, as I reflect preparing my talk for EAPI Heritage Month, I can recognize that this story is not about immigrant or professional success. It's not just about identity, it's not just about heritage, it's not about navigating multiple worlds while remaining rooted in humanity and community. I stand here today because generation before me create pathway that made my journey possible. And because of that, I believe we each carry a responsibility to help create easier pathway for others and other immigrants. I continue to pour, coach, and mentor our young people, especially our upcoming Asian American leader and young professional. Out of all my work, my proudest journey and greatest accomplishment within my heritage and immigrant story is always and will always be my daughter. Isabella Corder, I am deeply proud to be her mother. She was born on Mother's Day 25 years ago, so this is a present for me. And from the moment she entered my life, she challenged me to grow beyond my own limitation and continue to redefine what it means to be a better parent, leader, and human being. She attended both public and private Ivy League school, Miami and Columbia, and I believe that experience reflects the intersection of perseverance, access, and opportunity. More importantly, she carried a deep awareness of community, humanity, and purpose. I truly believe she will contribute meaningful towards making the world better for her generation, for those who come after her. In many ways, she represents the continuing of my immigrant story and my legacy. The bridge between heritage, resilience, education, and hope for the future. I just want to let you all know I leave you with this. I believe humanity is what gives education a true purpose. Knowledge alone is not enough. It is not grounded without empathy, dignity, compassion, and connection to others. For me, success is not measured only by personal achievement, title, or our journey, but how we use what we have learned to uplift community, create belonging, and improve the life of others. When you are in a position of power, like myself, and a leader in a community or your own family, understand that it's not owned by you, it's given to you. Recognize that give me the ability to understand how to create opportunity for others, care for others under my care. It is my life journey, why I do what I do. Thank you for allowing me to share my story, my heritage, and my journey with you today.